presented by Mueller Highlights. Make sure you check us out in Cleveland. Well, we move on to the women's game. 6-round lightweight bout. Liz Mueller and Jaime Clampitt will square off. We've seen Liz Mueller before. A talented young lady. Liz from New London, Connecticut. 5'3", 133 pounds. Professional record of 5-1. She has 2 knockout wins. Jaime Clampitt is 24 years of age, from Canada by way of Calgary. 136 pounds. She is 3-0 with 1 knockout. Turned pro January the 15th of last year. Last fought in September against Kathy Boyes. Liz Mueller coming off that loss to Marissa Shaw here on Friday Night Fights in December here at Foxwoods. But she's a very talented young lady who has some potential, and she doesn't like what she sees in some of women's boxing. We saw against Marissa Shaw. It was a very entertaining bout, very close bout that went 8 rounds, but Liz feels that a lot of women are doing women's boxing a disservice.
I don't mean any disrespect to anybody who steps in the ring, because it does take quite a bit of courage, but it does break my heart, because I think there's a lot of us there that have some decent skills and that are trying really hard, and we do work hard. And it's difficult to get, ESPN time and promoters to give us the time of day when you have fighters that aren't skilled. It just makes us have to work a lot harder. So it's disappointing in a way.
Tom Mulledy, the referee for this women's bout. There is Jaime Clampitt. She will take on Liz Mueller. Liz says it breaks her heart. You heard her say that. She said the fight last week between Vonda Ward and Keisha Snow was a joke, and all it does is set women's boxing back. Doesn't like foxy boxing, as she calls it. And the whole thing about the Ali Frazier daughters possibly squaring off, she said, look, it might bring some exposure and so on and so forth, but women's boxing, in her opinion, is going to continue to be a freak show unless people start paying attention to the women that are really trying to develop it as a true skill.
Oh, she's right. I mean, it's a catch-22. You have Frazier and Ali, and they really can't fight much. I mean, Ali's daughter has a little bit more skill as far as physical assets. She's strong, but she's not that good. And Frazier, daughter, doesn't know how to fight at all, really. A lot of people might not like that, to be quite honest with you. She really can't fight, and she's not that young. She's in her late 30s. But it's a catch-22. Those names will bring focus, will bring attention to women's boxing. But then the skill level, when it's seen, will turn people off. And with these girls, what Liz Mueller is saying is, hey, we work very hard at developing our skills. We don't want other girls to undo all that hard work.
Well, she had a good quote yesterday when she said to us, my dad's a chemist. Doesn't make me a chemist. Clampitt's showing some pretty good skills too, Teddy. Nice movement by Clampitt. She has the silver trunks on. She's been able to pick her spots against Mueller.
Both these girls are pretty solid, both these women. And both of them have become accustomed to home cooking. All the fights for Liz Mueller have been in the New England area. All the fights for Clampitt have been in Canada. Her first fight outside that country.
Well, they both turned pro last January. Muller's been a bit more active. Close fight here in the first round between Jaime Clampitt and Liz Mueller.
The great thing about the new Rio from Kia is that you can get everything you want in a car and still have money left over for that other stuff, like food and clothing and shelter. The new Rio from Kia, leased from $189 a month. It's about time everyone had a well-made car.
How the years, they fly by, fleeting glimpses, moments in our lives. Gotta hold on to them, catch them while you can. These are the moments, these are the moments. hold the moments of our
Round number 2 getting set to start between Liz Mueller and Jaime Clampitt. Liz Mueller in the black trunks, black shorts, Clampitt in the black top and the silver bottom. Good first round for Clampitt. You know, you take a look at what both trainers were saying to the respective fighters, and they're telling Mueller, look, you can't go backward because you can't win going backward. And when you get in tight, go to the ribs because she leaves herself exposed. Clampitt's corner saying, if you keep forcing her backward, she can't beat you.
You have a battle of ribs, a battle of skills. And a good uppercut just landed a moment ago by Clampitt. That's a good punch of choice against Mueller, who comes forward. Keeps her hands up pretty good. The opening is in between the gloves, up the middle like they like to say.
You know, we got Liz Muller's thoughts on bad women's boxing, foxy boxing. Clampitt echoed the same thoughts. She says, you know, I really work hard at this stuff. And when people see those silly bouts, it hurts me too. It makes me wonder why I'm bothering through all the training. But you know what, Teddy? It's a pleasure to watch two women who know how to place their punches and, you know, really picking up some of the nuances.
Yeah, they're working at it. They're not in there because of famous names or anything of that light. They're in there because they chose this sport, to learn this sport the right way, to try to make an impact in this sport, and to do it from the ground up, to pay your dues. And you're absolutely right. They are a pleasure to watch.
And Clampitt had 25 amateur fights in Canada.
Yes, she did. Both these girls had good amateur backgrounds. Mueller was a 99 USA National Amateur Champ.
Flowers. Never once did it ask you if it looked fat, or did it get mad at you for leaving the seat up. Your car always gives you exactly what you want. Doesn't it deserve something special in return?
Welcome back to Foxwoods. Liz Mueller, Jaime Clampitt, entertaining first 2 rounds of this scheduled 6-rounder. Mueller with 1 loss on her resume. Tough fight against Marissa Shaw here on Friday Night Fights in December. Clampitt 3-0 as a pro.
So far, the way this fight's breaking down, Clampitt's a little busier, but Mueller's dependent on position, getting herself into position and trying to make her punches the harder, more effective counting punches.
Well, one thing Mueller has done since the first round, she's not going backward anymore.
And she's going to the body pretty good.
Her trainer, Bill Kane, said those ribs are open when you get inside.
Clampitt has located a good punch for her, the uppercut. Again, Mueller is right in front of you, leans forward just a little bit with the gloves up. You come up the middle, you can split the gloves with that uppercut.
Clampitt lost her mouthpiece.
Clampitt's punch output is slowing down just a little bit from the pressure this round of Mueller. Maybe some of those body shots early on. And again, Mueller has the style where she tries to make her punches count and make them all selected for certain spots.
Tom Mueller, the referee, stops the action, put the mouthpiece back in for Clampitt. Clampitt did a good job in the first round of backing up Mueller, but Mueller has changed the tempo. especially here in the third round. Mueller, a cross-country star in high school in Connecticut.
See, when Mueller gets in close, she does well. She's short. She's pretty stocky. She gets set in there in good position. She doesn't leave herself too far open. When she's reaching, when there's distance, Clampitt is able to get her hands off and do a little bit of damage. Clampitt wants just a little bit of distance, little room to punch.
Very good round for Liz Mueller, digging to the body.
The new 250 horsepower Pathfinder.
Pizza!
Oh, pizza, great. He delivers.
It's not delivery, it's Delicio.
Oh, you ordered in?
No, it's not delivery, it's Delicio.
Oh, hey, great pizza, man. Where's it from?
It's not delivery, it's Delicio.
Delivery.
Not delivery! It's Delicio.
Delicio Rising Crust Pizza from Kraft. It has a crust that rises and bakes up fresh like pizzeria pizza.
Hey, lighten up, pizza boy.
Pizza man.
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery. It's Delicio from Kraft.
In round number 3, Liz Mueller fought her fight. She backed up Clampitt, stayed on the inside, and in between rounds 3 and 4, this is a scheduled 6-rounder. The trainer for Jaime Clampitt, John Raleigh, insisted to Clampitt, you've got to use your jab, keep this fight on the outside, rough her up a little bit, control the distance, but she does not do that there.
No, because she went straight back. She needs to give angles, get to the side after she's done, not go straight back, especially with an opponent like Mueller who's coming straight forward. You go straight back, you're in the path of the punch. You do not want to be in that path. You want to turn, get to the side. I think it is the right choice of style for Clampitt to box on the outside. Her hands might be a little bit faster. She's got pretty good legs. She's able to move. She should take advantage of her mobility. Try to take what Mueller's giving her.
Then he has 2 rounds to 1 for Mueller, and 2 rounds to 1 for Clampitt.
Let him out.
Things aren't getting tough enough in there for Clampitt. After this round, she will be going into uncharted territory. She's never been past 4 rounds. And Mueller has been 8 rounds one time. Psychologically, the advantage. Mueller, she knows she can go past 4.
Good body work in this fight by Mueller. That slowed Clampitt down a little bit. This combination by Mueller, and she bounces a right hand off the head of Clampitt.
And the reason Clampitt got caught that punch, she was using her legs from too close. Bob, the legs are a good line of defense, but if you do them from too close and you step back, you're going to get caught. You need to move your head when you're close. You move your legs, your head is stationary.
Now, this is Liz Mueller's territory in Taekwondo.
Every day, good to the last drop.
You know, racing for interstate means my battery has enough power to run my car, as well as some other race necessities, like this mini fridge, track lighting, my foot massager. And for those long races, who could forget the espresso maker? Heck, I even had a big screen put in for my friends.
Interstate batteries. Power fast. Built to last.
Hey, Bobby, the burrito's done yet?
Right hands with a punch of choice here for Liz Mueller. There's one right there, and then she's able to connect again on the forehead, a glancing right hand to Clampitt. Clampitt is using the legs, standing too close, straight up. He gets caught that way.
So round 5 underway. Remember, 2-minute rounds in women's boxing. Liz Mueller in the all-black ensemble with the blue waistband. Jaime Clampitt in her 4th pro fight, black and silver. First time Clampitt has gone past 4 rounds. And Mueller, this is the 3rd time past the 4th round. She had a win against Jane Couch here on Friday Night Fights, and the 8-round loss to Marissa Shaw in her last fight.
Step back.
As you mentioned, both girls have good amateur backgrounds. Both were national champions. Clampitt was a Canadian national amateur champion.
Come on, step back.
Right hand by Mueller.
Mueller's getting her way now, imposing her style into this fight. Coming forward, not leaving herself open, working her way in, bringing her legs. It's up to Clampitt to punch at the right time, to punch on the outside, and then get around. Make a turn. Get around Mueller. Don't go straight back. Break up the pressure of Mueller. The hair becoming loose for Mueller. That could become a little bit of a problem. Get in her eyes a little bit. Mueller can have some problems seeing. She's keeping her concentration like a real pro, though.
Needs a better rubber band.
Yeah, she does need a better system to tie that hair, no doubt about it.
Doing a good job, though, attacking the body of Liz Mueller. Clampitt with a counter up top.
To get around these parts, they say you need dogs. Good thing I got my new Subaru Outback. It's got loads of cargo space, toasty seat warmers, and something you won't find on your average sport utility. The added traction of full-time all-wheel drive. It's the perfect way to get around, even when you're way out here. Now, as for the dogs, not much help if you ask me. Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon.
Two rounds of this fight, Liz Mueller has outlanded Jaime Clampitt 46-28 according to CompuBox. She's been able to dig hooks to the ribs. On the inside, she's been the better of the two. Clampitt had very good success early in the fight when she kept it to the outside. They get tangled up. Obviously not a knockdown.
That time Mueller did not bring her legs. She reached in a little bit. Clampitt used her legs, changed the distance, and created that situation. That's what Clampitt wants to do. Stay on the outside, get her hands off first. She's a little quicker with her hands. And then navigate around the ring. Get to the side, like she's doing now. She wants to punch at a distance, Bob.
Clampitt had the better of that exchange.
Good start of this round. A necessary good start, I think, of this round for Clampitt. Because I think she's behind. As I believe you do.
Yeah, I have it down by a point. 48-47 for Mueller.
See, this is the way Clampitt should be boxing. She's doing a good job. You got to give her a lot of credit. Both women a lot of credit. This is a professional fight. Clampitt has found what's right for her this round. She may have found it too late, though.
Mueller gets back to the inside where she's had the success.
Yeah, Clampitt wants distance. Clampitt has distance. She can use that hand speed. She can pick her spots. She can navigate Mueller around a little bit. She just doesn't want to go straight back. She wants to turn. See how she's turning around a little bit? There she goes. She's making Mueller turn her feet. Not allowing Mueller to be set. Mueller's good when you're right in front of her.
Nice right hand by Clampitt. She's having a pretty good final round.
Yes, she is. She's doing just what she needs to do.
Clampitt loses her mouthpiece.
Clampitt should have chosen this style a little early, I believe.
Well, she did in the first round or two.
She wasn't sure. Early on, She was intense. She even said in the pre-fight stuff she was going to back up more.
A very good last round for Jaime Clampitt of Calgary, Canada. Trying to keep her perfect record intact. 3-0 coming in against a tough cookie in Liz Mueller. Two very good pros. We'll get the judges' cards as Friday Night Fights returns after this brief timeout. Soft spiked shoes, $120. Foam marker, $2. Putter, $280. No goalie, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Accepted everywhere from rings to links.
TSN this weekend. The best in the NBA hit the courts for some NBA All-Star Saturday excitement. First, check out the new kids in the rookie game as the top 10 rookies go head-to-head against the sophomores. Then, Sunil Joshi takes you in the paint for a special All-Star edition. Catch some long ball with a long-distance shootout. Wrap it all up with some high-flying thrills of the slam dunk competition. NBA All-Star Saturday. See it. Live it. TSN.
Skyrocketing salaries and ticket prices, non-stop expansion, stadiums that are outmoded before they're completed. Are we headed for a sports apocalypse or just the XFL? Hi, I'm Bob McCowan, the host of the Business of Sports here on TSN. Join me Sunday mornings following Sports Desk Extra for an up-to-the-minute look at the battle for the buck in pro sports. The Business of Sports, Sunday mornings on TSN.
Well, we have seen 6 rounds of excellent boxing, and there were women boxers who really are dedicated to their craft. You get a look at the final punch numbers, very even between Jaime Clampitt and Liz Mueller. Teddy's scorecard, Teddy had it 58-56 for Mueller. I had it even, 57-57. Now let's get the judges' scorecards with M. Mark Bureau.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a majority decision. Judge Don O'Neill scores the bout 57-57, a draw. Judges Don Ackerman and Melvina Lathan both see it 58-56 to the winner by majority decision, Liz Mueller.
Liz Mueller gets the win. Very good performance by both women.
Now that's boxing. Whether you want to say women or men, that's boxing. That you don't mind watching. Good job.
Hopefully we'll see more of it. Vinny Paz, Aaron Davis in the main event. We send it back to Brian and Max.
Good, crisp stuff. That was a very good fight. And no matter what you think of women's boxing, you have to admit they've come a long way. You've come a long way, baby. There's no question about it. No question about it. That was a real fight. Right hands coming out straight from, you know, not telegraphed, not looping. Nice stuff. We'll see what he says about Ali Frazier when we talk about that in a bit. First, though, classic KO time. We go back to the 50s now. Bob Baker and Willie James, middleweights. This date in history, we go back to 1955.
To date, James has had 26 professional fights with a knockout percentage of 50%, having scored 13 of his wins by knockouts. Now it's Baker throwing haymakers, landing a paralyzing right to the jaw, and James is down. The referee moves in to pick up the count, but it doesn't look as if James can make it. Bob Baker again demonstrating his explosive punching power, smashes his way up the heavyweight division, looking for that title shot. Willie James knocked out by Bob Baker, and you saw it on Knockout.
Classic KO is brought to you by Miller High Life.